joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sport. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And it's still early in the year, but already some trends developing as we check out the new power rankings. You look at the Hawks. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, for Boston, they had some high hopes coming out of the gate. Frustrated with their level of play thus far, but they certainly have the pieces to be a factor in this race.
Before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Thank you, Kevin.
Stretch 6, huh? I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. And now Washington's starting group. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Rui Hachimura out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. And for the Celtics, down in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5 spot. Early on here, Greg, we already see some second-year players looking much improved over their rookie seasons.
Yeah, and if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. You're comfortable now with the speed and physicality of the game. And I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year.
Tatum against Beal. Kuzma, right side. Shot clock at 3. This one for 3. Dinwiddie's shot is off. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is important. Poise is something that you need to have in order to win on the road.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Oh, man, these fans are pumped. I expect them to be loud tonight. It should be a great game.
Over to the left wing. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Well, Hachimura has confidence in his jumper, so he doesn't hesitate in catch and shoot situations.
Brown outside. Back to Schroeder. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Well, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a buddy with the deep playing soft like that.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
In free agency, unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason. And cap space drying up quickly. And he just lacks shooters. He eventually catches on with this team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario.
First one falls for him.
I mean, when he was just 17 years old, Dennis Schroeder was playing pro basketball in his native Germany. I mean, he was gaining valuable experience before making the jump to the toughest league in the world. He's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Here's Beal. Yep, it counts.
See how polished Beal is? Able to burrow his way inside close to the basket and capitalize.
Schroeder kicks to Tatum. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Beal pulls it in. Wizards have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The pass to Dinwiddie. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Schroeder kicks to Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Tatum's got 6.
That's what you want your guards to do. Schroeder working into an open team.
Beal against Tatum. Second shot opportunity. It's stolen by Schroeder. Tatum looking around. Pass to Schroeder. Brown right side. Kuzma pulls it in.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Outside, Beal. Buries it from three-point range. He has 7. Celtics trail by 3. Schroeder outside, pass to Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. We talk so much about Tatum's influence, Chris, at the offensive end, but he's become an impact defender as well.
Instincts, length. You see he's got added muscle. Hey, Kevin, that's what the best players do at this position. Think about it, LeBron, Kawhi, KD. All lockdown defenders when they put their minds to it.
Thomas Bryant is checked in for Daniel Gafford. And he dunks it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Horford good.
Such a skilled offensive rebounder. I mean, I love watching Horford use his body to come up with the boards.
It's tipped. And the officials into the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And now look at Jason Tatum here. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 26 points per game. 7 rebounds and 4 assists. Guys, he's a difference maker off the bench. Steps into that front court and more than holds his own.
Well, it's his willingness to bang down low and move opponents off the block. Those are valuable contributions.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the board. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Passes it to Bryant. Dinwiddie up top. He's guarded by Williams. That one goes in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Tatum passes to Williams. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Williams has got his second bucket.
Just an intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to a guy with a great shot.
Shot, high post. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Boston the other way. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Bradley Beal is second.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Dinwiddie against Schroeder. Round inside. We saw him with 10 points last game. That one falls.
I tell you what, Brown is a powerful wing player. You'd like to get him the ball inside.
Dinwiddie with it. Out guarded by Smart. And it's Beal in the corner. And he comes up with the deuce. Beal's got 9.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Williams takes to Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum drives in. Good on the shot. He's got 10.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Dinwiddie. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
There's the pass to Brown. Tatum against Hachimura. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Wizards making a switch here.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul at the line.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Well, if you think back to Tatum's rookie year, he was the go-to guy in the 2018 Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, what invaluable experience he gained that season.
Jacks up a 3. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, Bradley Beal has 4 brothers who played football. So how did he settle on basketball?
Mom said in high school, whoever recruited me first, basketball, football, that's what we stuck with. So it was basketball.
And it seems like it worked out for him.
No question. And his mother coached him up. So some all-around sports talent in the Beal family.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And the Celtics, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Just cashing in on second-chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
So on the floor for Washington, Beal and Avdia sharing wing duty. Thomas Bryant is out there with Harrell, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Here's Tatum. A second-chance effort. And there's the bucket as Williams finishes it on. Williams has got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Bryant kicks to Avdia. And he drives in. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. The young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Williams.
Something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
It's Beal on the wing. Richardson covered. And Beal gets it to go. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley, who really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be? I mean, what more could you want?
They just brushed off the concept. I mean, the stronger Tatum gets, the more effective he becomes finishing inside over.
Pass to Beal. They double-team Beal. Dinwiddie wide open. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Dinwiddie's got 9.
Well, he's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
Richardson the pass to Brown. Back to Richardson. Launches it. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
He's developed a strength and consistency. I mean, Richardson's become a valuable 3-and-D guy.
Dinwiddie dishes to Bryant. Beal up top. Richardson covered. Beal's shot is good.
Up and under and in. I mean, thinking on the fly with the double clutch.
And for everything he provides on offense, Chris, Brown's defense is just as impactful.
Kevin, strong, tough, quick twitch athleticism, and he plays with tremendous pride.
Wizards trail by 8. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. He kicks it to Avdia. Rebound, Boston.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Tatum against Harrell. And the basket by Tatum. And now it's a 10-point Boston lead.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Pass to Avdia. It's Beal on the wing. Wizards passing it around. 6 to shoot. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Tall players like Bryant have a unique vantage point. Helps him see the open man.
Boston leading by 8. Schroeder outside. Steps back and shoots. Offensive rebound Celtics. Richardson the pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Tatum. Bryant with the rebound.
And he had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter, but it hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
Outside Beal. Oh, good on the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Carroll against Tatum. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Tatum.
I think it's all about the efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end. I mean, it's terrific. He's not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Wizards trail by 10. Outside Beal. We've got 28 seconds left here in the second, and he gets the bucket.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And he's gotten to his spots and capitalized. He just needs a little more help from his teammates.
Brown with it. Now Avdia defending. Dinwiddie's got space. Another one falls for Washington.
The assist, Denny Avdia.
5 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Williams, and right as the buzzer sounded, he just dunked it right down. Wow!
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And that does it for the first half of play. Celtics out in front, up by 8. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see some go in. It feels good to see him go in early, and it's so good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He ended up with 19 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 block. Coming in on the heels of a whopping performance in their last game, he's had no let-up in that fire here tonight. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
They wouldn't be ahead without the numbers they've got. They're providing major contributions, especially at the offensive end. It's taking a lot of pressure off the starters. What a luxury to have a second unit that can produce.
Kenny, what's your take on Washington so far?
Well, the best way that they can get back into this game is to go up there and rebound. They need to prevent second chance points and fight. I mean, fight to get their own. If they could do that, this game's still within reach.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Onto the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the pivot, manning the middle. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
And he makes it look so effortless. I mean, Bill's ability to own games, I mean, that's what makes him special.
Brown inside the line. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside, Beal. To the middle. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Assist from
His passing has evolved over the course of Bill's career. I mean, he's a solid distributor. Now, we expect him to make those type of plays all game.
Horford kicks to Smart. Tatum on the wing. He's covered by Hachimura. Smart misses. Wizards trail by 6.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
Beal can't get it to go.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Here's Tatum. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
Second chance shot. And stolen by Tatum. At the elbow, it's Smart. Schroeder kicks to Brown. Back to Schroeder. Shoots over Kuzma. And the shot is long.
Now, I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes it. I mean, he has plenty of space there if he just takes his time.
Passes to Beal for 3. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
3.
Dinwiddie's got his 5th assist in this one. Schroeder dishes to Tatum. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Oh, nice look there from Smart. Finding the open man.
Marcus Smart.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Washington. 7-point differential. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Cantor comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for Dennis Schroeder. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Berton has checked in. Here's Cantor. The short one's on the money. Cantor's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, plenty of power behind Cantor's inside moves. Helps him overcome whatever D he encounters.
Dinwiddie passes to Beal. Kuzma with it. Just his first attempt. That's good on the jump shot. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pritchard passes to Horford. Dishes to Cantor. The Celtics working the ball around now. They get it back. And the rejection by Gafford. Dinwiddie outside. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 3 assists tonight.
Gotta admire the presence of mind. Beal is terrific at whipping the ball over to the team.
Here's Cantor. And the rejection by Gafford. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the third. Beal can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Horford finds Cantor to the left side wing. Here's Pritchard. Boston, no good that time either. Beal with it. Cantor cover. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Smart passes to Cantor. Shoots over Gafford. And the rejection by Gafford. Here's Kuzma. And Cantor pulls it down.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Smart passes to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
There's 7-foot wingspan of Jaylen Brown. Now, this is a guy who can dunk on anyone.
The pass to Gafford. Dinwiddie outside. And here is Gafford. Driving inside. Excellent D from Cantor. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
The kick out to Brown. Poke loose. The shot's good from Cantor. And it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
Racing physical contact on the way up. Cantor seems to enjoy scoring right on the defense.
Beal. The layup missed.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Smart passes to Horford. Over Bergeron. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Horford's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics. And so it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So the Wizards 5 right now. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Travis Bertans out there with Kyle Kuzma. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Williams is checked in for Cantor. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Thank you, David.
And Dinwiddie, with some big shoes to fill, steps into the vacancy. Westbrook left with the Wizards. Washington targeted Dinwiddie early in free agency. And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
That's him, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Gafford.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Lets it go. Doesn't go that time. And the Wizards now going the other way. Here's Gafford. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That's his first.
With all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is tough.
Wizards making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Their offense in the low post has been really potent tonight.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
And for Brown, it's about consistently improving. We've seen flashes from him, but now it's time for him to meet expectations.
Counted, and the Celtic lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Dinwiddie.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
There's the triple. Beal pulls it in. Beal's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Beal. A 3-ball. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 6 assists here tonight.
And the three-pointers is becoming a weapon for him. You can see it. I mean, this is the second of this half, 3rd overall.
Smart dishes to Horford. And he finishes nicely on the way.
And the powerful frame of Horford, I mean, enabling him to rumble through the defensive resistance to put it home.
And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Celtics. Tatum, he's checked in for Horford. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Pritchard.
Jason Tatum, Dennis Schroeder.
Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Williams. Celtics leading by 6. Outside Tatum. And the rejection by Gafford. They double-team Beal. Kuzma kicks to Beal. Pass to Dinwiddie. Fires from deep. And again, Washington no good. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Smart finds Schroeder. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Outrageous move by Schroeder. I mean, pushing through the foul and to give him an and-one chance.
Second team foul.
Wizards trail by 9. Beal the pass to Gafford. Quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
4th team foul.
Celtics on D. Here's Beal. Here's Kuzma. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got assist number 5 here tonight.
The timing, the precision. You got to respect Kuzma's ability to drain shots off the pass.
At the elbow, Williams. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Tatum dishes to Williams. Chalk up 2 there. 14 points for Williams.
I know they want to make Williams a stretch 4 or 5, but the mid-range jumper at present is still where he's most comfortable.
Beal with it, out guarded by Smart, and Beal kicks to Dinwiddie. Off target from 3-point range.
Bad shots. This is the time to work the ball inside to get the best shot possible. That's the way to make the comeback happen. He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with power.
Beal against Smart. Tipped away. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. And slam dunk by Smart.
Effective two-way threat. Now look, Smart deserves to be rewarded with the basketball despite the way.
Here's Beal. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Beal's got 10 points in just the second half. Boston leading by 10. Outside Tatum. He takes it in, and he goes big with the tug right over Rui Hachimura.
That's amazing, the creativity, and you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Williams with the block. The three. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum. .115 left in the fourth. Beal with it. Now guarded by Smart. Beal the pass to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Wow, rising up with force. I love when Hachimura elects to dunk. Great work.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Celtics.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Williams gets the bucket.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Stolen by Kispert. And here's the fast break. And they'll get another chance. Avdia kicks to Caldwell Pope. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.